And we have a lot of that. And now they've mixed it up with toxic masculinity for just being a guy. He said, what's it? Masculine to provide, to protect, and to serve.
That's deep.
In in the Bible where it says, be righteous to your neighbor. In some translations, the word righteous means to protect. So it has a more of a military kind of style description to it.
Love it. Anyone else add anything?
Yeah, I was going to add something actually, but it was just based on women wanting to have that role of masculinity or whatever, like wanting to be in charge kind of thing. And I was just thinking on it, and it was kind of like, it made me think about, maybe obviously it stems from the past, isn't it? Like being a woman was like a bad thing, because if you think about how it was in the past, a woman was like nothing, didn't have any rights to do anything. And so it was like our role was bad. And obviously men was able to go out, they were able to work, they were able to do things. So then women started to feel insecure in that role that they had been given. Whereas before maybe it was like a good thing, like, oh, okay. But then when they wanted to do things like vote, or they wanted to have a say, or they wanted to speak, they were shut down. So then that created a trauma, which then obviously then turned into a rise of, oh, we need to be like strong. We can do what you can do as well.
The Suffragettes.
And so, exactly. So it stems from somewhere, isn't it? And then it's like, okay, so then now it's all about women empowerment and independence, and we can do it because they've been told we cannot. Like back then anyway, they were told they cannot. So obviously it's like it was a sense of injustice, isn't it? So obviously it's like, okay, we want to fight back and we want to be like the men.
That's interesting, right? But I think Shad's going to touch on echoed from what you're saying, because Jordan Peterson said something very interesting, that the reason why men could vote is because they had to choose. They were the ones who were getting sent to war, right? So when we start to take it apart, like I'm going to go to war. So I'm going to vote who's going to be making the decisions when I'm out there. You please stay at home and be safe, because we're fighting to protect you. So even in this day and age, they make it sound like it was a bad thing, but it was actually a case of masculine protection. Do you know what I mean? Because men were disposable, because if you're going to war, you're going out there to get killed. And
imagine someone who doesn't have to worry about dying, voting whether or not you have to wait that you go.
Do you know what I mean?
There's a unsettling kind of.
It's worrying.